forced to watch this in art class. Everyone except our teacher thought it was absolutely dumb and had no good plot, and the actors weren't even good overall in this. This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Well, your grammar sucks, and you use no punctuation in this whole thing. So I don't really care what you think. All it says is musical baby napping. I watched this weirdness and I have been scarred by David Bowie's crotch bulge. Didn't quite hold my attention, never wanted to watch it as a kid, and I haven't changed my opinion much about this movie since then. Overrated, too noisy, too immature, too silly, uninteresting ploy with uninteresting plot? You mean plot? Thank you. Uninteresting plot with involving a baby in the story. Do I need to go on? No, you need to go back and fix your spelling. This one starts with an actual Despite David Bowie, this insipid film is really quite awful. The acting is horrendous. Actually, Bowie and the Gremlins, aka the Muppets, are okay. The humans just plain suck. Please make a note of it. You already did. Are all the critics blind? The protagonist is unlikable from the start, and the plot is unfollowable. I'd have rather baby Toby became a goblin. It's just mean. It just says, don't watch this if you're hungover. This movie is rated so low because David Bowie is terrifying and it ruined the movie for me. Thought the singing was a bit too crappy for my tastes. Plus, I never liked the singer's voice that's David Bowie, the singer's voice to begin with. I also wasn't interested in a strange girl trying to find her kid sister, it's her brother, by going through the title of the film. Didn't interest me. Well, you don't even know that Toby is a boy's name, so oh bye. As a child, this was a movie that, like The Princess Bride, all of my friends loved, yet I failed to see why. I don't even care what you have to say, because you don't like The Princess Bride, so I'm not even going to finish that one. Pretty predictable plot, pedestrian acting, and not even sure what the motives of the Goblin King were anyway. I did like the puppets though, especially the caterpillar that went, hello! Also, very tied to the 80s. Seriously, has David Bowie acted in anything that was any good? A complete waste of my life. I'm so sad that your life was only 2 hours long. 1 star. What a disappointment! I know I should watch this, but for some reason I never get around to it. He's writing a review about himself. This movie horrified me when I was younger. I hate this crap. This was so boring. Maybe for a family movie you could say that it was good, but I'm not a big fan, to be honest. Not sure what's more distracting, Bowie's crotch in these costumes or the fact that this thing is a blatant Wizard of Oz ripoff. Labyrinth is better suited to be played on mute at a trippy lounge bar than to be actually viewed as a film. I might actually agree with you there, but I still love the movie. A movie where all the characters feel like they were an influence on Jar Jar Binks. It almost makes sense, but not quite. Most of the ideas were taken from Willow. I'm glad you've seen that. Most of the ideas were taken from Willow, and that film, that take, did the theme for So Bit Off a Rip Off, wasn't it? I don't know if I'm so dyslexic I can't even read this, or if their grammar is bad. Was cool that Bon Jovi played a character, but he was like a pig. It's not Bon Jovi! It's David Bowie! Oh my gosh, this one's my favorite! It's not Bon Jovi. Literally only watched this to educate myself on the theme of the Fire Island Pines party for the year. I didn't watch this until I was in my 20s. Apparently, if you watch it as a kid, it's much better. For the era, I guess it was good? I'm rather confused. Well, that was odd. I love David Bowie, but that was, well, weird. Then why do you like David Bowie? Like, everything he does is weird. This one just says, drugs. Works as a pretty entertaining fever dream, but not as a coherent story. I've heard about this for years. After seeing it, I have no idea why. This is bad, but still watchable. Ah, memories. Still love Sir Didymus riding that dog, though. That's really funny. I think that's all of them.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe down below because we post a new Bad Reviews video every day at 10 a.m. And if you want to help us pick the next film that we cover in our next Bad Reviews video, comment down below with the film you think we should choose, and thanks again for watching.